13 Action News Live at 5 begins with breaking news.
Coffee units covered red on Northwest on a 415A. Shots have been fired.
Chaos in a Valley neighborhood after gunfire leaves 2 dead along with a Metro K-9 officer. 1 other person also in the hospital.
Chopper 13 fast and first over the scene where you see police are still trying to figure out exactly what happened. We have live team coverage beginning with 13 Action News reporter MARISSA KYNASTON at the scene near El Capitan and Iron Mountain. MARISSA.
Police say when that first call came into 911, that first officer who got to the scene parked right here on this corner. Then he walked down this street to one of those corner houses right there where you can still see officers investigating. That's where a man was running around with a gun. Neighbors say he was even pointing it at people driving by. When police got to the scene this afternoon, they found a couple dead inside a home. At this point in the investigation, police do believe that suspect may have killed that couple. Again, I was able to talk with the husband of the woman who called 911 this afternoon. He says his wife heard screaming, then 3 shots, 1, 2, 3. He says that's when his wife immediately called 911.
Now she ran upstairs, locked herself in the closet, and just waited for the cops to arrive.
Again, police are still out here on scene here this evening. They are working to find out what the relationship was between the suspect and the couple found dead inside that house. Neighbors have been saying it may have been a domestic dispute. Reporting live, MARISSA KYNASTON, 13 Action News.
Our team coverage continues right now with more on the other victim in today's shooting. Metro K-9 Nicky shot and killed just 3 weeks after returning to work after being injured in the line of duty. 13 Action News reporter LESLEY MARIN is live on the scene with how the force is remembering him tonight. LESLEY.
Trisha, we talked to Captain Sean Anderson today. He had tears welling up in his eyes when he talked about Nicky. He says Nicky was as much of an officer as anyone out there today. Anderson says Nicky was actually dispatched out to take down the suspect. At some point after he was sent out, shots were fired and Nicky was killed. Shortly after, police shot that suspect. But this isn't the first time Nicky's life was put on the line. Back in February, Nicky was stabbed multiple times in the head by a suspect. It was a long road to recovery for Nicky, who was eventually put back on patrol March 10th. Tonight, department is left mourning his loss.
Well, it's devastating to lose that dog. That dog is one of us. And this dog, as you all know, suffered severe injuries not very long ago. There are a lot of people that are going to be hurt for a long time about this.
And we asked about Nicky's partner, Sergeant Eric Kearns. We're told he is devastated. At 6, hear from Kearns the last time 13 Action News caught up with the duo. Reporting live, LESLEY MARIN, 13 Action News.
The entire neighborhood around the scene was on lockdown this afternoon, including 2 schools. On this map, you can see the close proximity between the schools and the scene of the shooting. Those schools were on lockdown until officers cleared the scene, but it didn't stop a number of parents from rushing to the schools to make sure their children weren't in danger.
Helicopters hovering, and I heard sirens, and it was so close. I'm like, oh my gosh, is my child okay?
Those parents told us they were never notified the schools were placed on lockdown. We reached out to CCSD. They say it's protocol not to notify parents for the safety of the children. They say in a situation where there may be danger in the area, the last thing they want is to have dozens of parents rushing to the school, which could make a bad situation even worse.
And we'll, of course, continue to follow this story as it unfolds and learn more information. Keep you up to the latest online on KTNV.com and on the KTNV mobile app on your smartphone. And, of course, we will have much more coming up on 13 Action News live at 6.